Alright, let's move that slightly. Good evening, everybody. My name is Brad, and I'm joined with my buddy
David. Whoa.
Okay, right on. Good start. Before we get into what we watched Shooting Elizabeth. But before, yeah. A Jeff Goldblum flick. But before we get into that, what have you been up to this week, David?
A lot of porn.
Bought a porn.
No. I've been playing Tonic Trouble, and I finished Tonic Trouble, and I'm going to write a review on Tonic Trouble.
How long did it take you to finish Tonic Trouble? We're talking about N64 Tonic Trouble, I assume?
Yeah.
Yep.
An early Ubisoft game, similar to Rayman. So 3D platformer, yeah. So, yeah, probably 8 hours it took me. Yeah. It's a pretty short game. Yeah, so I'll be reviewing that.
Okay. Anything else? Or is that it?
I've been
just
playing...
Tonic Trouble and porn?
Yeah, Uncharted.
Uncharted. Yeah, you were playing that for like a week.
That's the only game in the Uncharted series that I haven't played is the first one, Drake's Fortune. So, yeah.
Was that
Drake's
N64?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
PS2?
No, Nintendo 64. You said it correct the first time. You don't have to keep going with the consoles. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. What have you been doing?
Well, when you put it that way, David, I've been watching a few movies, as always.
Yeah, that's what you do. That's what you do. That's what you're born to do.
Born to watch movies?
Yeah.
Well, there's one that I don't really want to talk about because I feel like it needs its own thing, so maybe I'll write something about it.
Wasn't it?
It was. It really needs its own review separate to this. So I might write something about that. But I also watched something that I found to be really much better than I expected it to be, definitely.
Porn.
That too. But I watched The Book of Life. Have you seen The Book
Life
of Life?
will find a way.
Yeah. The Book of Life is an animated movie.
Yeah.
Have you heard anything about it?
No.
Anything about it? It's that one CG one. I don't know who did it.
Pixar.
I don't think it was Pixar. I think it was another mob.
Ah, look there, my love. Classic mortal dilemma. Two boys, best friends, no less.
Okay, doesn't matter.
In love with
Great
the
movie.
same
Watch
girl.
it. It's the one. This is what I have to say about it. I'm sorry. I was complaining that in the last episode I kept tapping on this, so it was clipping the mic.
Yeah.
And now I go and put things down.
No, we'll put that on there just because you do that.
I will.
Okay.
So this movie, it's about the whole Dia de los Muertos thing.
The island.
No, the celebration.
I was thinking
day
of the 5 deaths. The island.
The Cinco Muertos.
Yeah.
No, that was Jurassic Park.
Okay,
No.
yeah.
This is the Dia de los Muertos. The Day of the Dead. You should know this.
Oh, yeah.
You should know all...
Dude, I'm with you. So good.
Okay, anyways. About the Mexican
Cinco de
celebration.
Mayo.
It's about the Mexican holiday, the Day of the Dead.
He's just going to talk to you for now.
Yeah, because your wife is Mexican, okay? You're supposed to know this stuff. It's about the Day of the Dead, Mexican holiday. What I want to say about it, I had heard about it. I had seen a little bit about it, but I was really skeptical because I felt it was going to be another one of those... What?
No, I'm listening.
Okay. I thought it was going to be very, like... I'm trying to think of an example, but a time where Hollywood is, like, cashing in on someone else's culture and beliefs.
Every time.
Occasionally, it gets done well, like, with things like...
Jurassic Park.
That's not based off someone's culture and heritage.
Okay. Dinosaurs have culture.
I'm talking about things like... I can't think of a negative example, but they tell it all the time. But I'm talking about like there were some positive ones, like A Bug's Life. That was really well done, and that was a take on the Seven Samurai story from Japanese culture.
Okay.
Yeah, you remember?
No.
You don't know the story of the Seven Samurai?
No.
Never mind, doesn't matter. That's what A Bug's Life was. Anyways, this one here, I thought they were just going to be, it was just going to be like marketing because. Everyone's in these days. Everyone's into those, like the candy skulls and stuff like that. So I thought this was going to be their way of cashing in on that, but it was done very, very tastefully.
Okay.
Yeah, I was very surprised. I thought it was going to be just that spam so they could market it, and yeah, but no, it was very tasteful. The movie looked amazing. It looked gorgeous
For a Mexican movie.
It wasn't No.
Okay.
It highly recommend watching it.
Especially if you're Mexican.
I would be curious to see what your lass thinks about it, because she would know that a bit more than.
Should I call her?
She's not. No, don't call her in. It's okay.
Okay.
She hasn't seen it, so I can't get her opinion on it just yet.
Yeah.
But highly recommend Book of Life.
Woman.
No, don't.
Okay.
We'll watch it someday. We'll watch it someday.
Well, someday.
Yeah.
All right.
It's gone into my favorite movies. Definitely gone into my favorite animated movies.
That's right, it was animated. I forgot.
Yeah, it's definitely gone into some of my favorite movies. It's very well done. Even the jokes were very tasteful. Like usually in these like kiddish kind of movies, the jokes are very like
Corny.
Not even just corny, but just like awkward. Like you can tell they're obviously trying to make a pop culture reference, and it's like it doesn't fit. It was very tastefully done. Like everything was really tasteful. Even like they threw in like popular songs because the main character's a musician, and so he often like would sing, songs throughout it. And there's a bit. It was really cool. I don't want to spoil too much, but there was a bit where he was basically on stage, made a fool of himself in front of the woman he loves, and everyone's left, and he's on his own. He pulls out his acoustic guitar and plays this like acoustic. Spanish accent version of Radiohead's Creep. Yeah, and it was so good. And it was like, obviously there was no swearing. They took that out. But it was really tastefully done, and it felt really like whenever they did it, it felt genuine in the movie. Even though you're like, that's Creep by Radiohead.
Yeah.
It didn't pull you out of the movie. The only thing that I did have against it was that it was one of those movies where it was a story being told to someone else. Like it was a woman telling the story to a bunch of kids. And I feel like if they had taken that out and just told us the story, it would have been a lot better, because just when you're starting to get into a bit, it'll cut to like the real world, and she'd be like, so what did you think about that, kids? Or you'd see the kids' expressions like, dude, you're telling me the story. They're not important to the plot. But it was really well done. It had some amazing character design. It was like, I don't want to say as an artist because I don't draw anymore. I don't do any of that stuff. But I still look at that kind of, whenever I'm watching something that someone's drawn, I always pay attention to character design and stuff because I love that stuff. And this was amazing.
And these are your Adelita cousins. They fought in the revolution.
And we won.
No way.
Hey, primo.
Just amazing, ridiculous costumes and stuff. Like the main chick, not main chick, but the chick who is the ruler of the land of
Oz,
the dead. I don't know what it's called. She's got this red dress, and it's like this massive dress that goes along the ground, and this massive red sombrero type thing.
Jeez.
And all around the
Carmen
sombrero.
San Diego.
Yeah, and all around the hat and all around her dress are all candles that are always facing up. Look,
Fire hazard.
she's awesome, so she gets away with it. And the bad guy, he's got like skulls for pupils, so wherever the skulls are looking, that's where he's looking. It's really cool.
You think you can calm the flames of my anger with another bet?
Okay.
Anyways, I could ramble about this movie all day. Very good, very tastefully done. Go watch it. I think it's a really good way to expose your kids to the theory of death, or the concept of death. It's not a theory.
We have not seen evidence that this happens.
But, if you want your kids to be open to the concept of death, make them watch this. It's really good. It'll definitely make you feel a bit better at the concept of death.
Or you could just buy them a puppy and kill it.
No, fish are cheaper.
Okay.
I hate to say that, but it's true. I love fish, but
Yeah.
it's $3.50 for a goldfish. So just do that. It's a much cheaper way. Or go out and buy this movie. It's really, really good, really well done. Much better than I thought.
Yeah.
Anyways, I could talk about the movie way too much.
Alright.
So we're gonna get into it. We watched. Where did I put it? Shooting Elizabeth. It's
Starring Mimi Rogers and
Jeff Goldblum.
support.
So for those of you who
Jeff
don't know, this is a movie about Jeff Goldblum is about to turn 40. No, he just turned 40. Well, this is straight up lying. It says he's about to turn 40, but the whole movie he starts off turning 40.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he's basically he's turned 40 and he's realized that he just wants to kill his wife. He just hates her and she is a bitch, as we see. And so
Yeah.
it's about him wanting to kill his wife and all the wacky situations that ensue from it.
Yeah.
So what did you think about the movie? Where
Let me think for a second.
we've been trying to
Yeah.
perfect our Jeff Goldblum impersonations.
Italian perfections
Well,
of the skin.
Keep bringing him back to Jurassic Park.
It's just his best work.
Yeah, this is a picture from Jurassic Park because we couldn't find any screenshots from shooting Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Shooting Elizabeth.
While he was shooting Elizabeth, Jeff Goldblum was in fact autistic at the time. And
Was he really?
He was, yes.
Can you evidence?
Evidence. Not this time. No.
Just like all the evidence he didn't have in this movie.
That's right. No, it was a good movie. I was okay.
It was a good movie. No, it's okay.
It was like
I would say it's okay.
it wasn't hilarious.
I would say it's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was okay. Like,
It was fine.
enjoyable, entertaining. Yeah.
Okay, here's what I think about this movie. Bam. It was entertaining, it was fun adventure for the whole family. But if it didn't have Jeff Goldblum in it, it would have been crap.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah. Jeff Goldblum really made the movie.
Yeah. Everything he said was just Jeff Goldblum doing Jeff Goldblum.
And that's what I wanted to see.
Yeah.
So I guess...
Yeah, it succeeded.
Yeah, it really came down to...
Like, the jokes weren't hilarious.
Except for the ones Jeff Goldblum said.
I think they were hilarious. I just think
Really?
Jeff Goldblum's
You just like Jeff
entertaining.
Goldblum.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all his nuances, all
Yeah.
of his little quirks
Yeah.
and things
Yeah.
and little tweaks and
Yeah.
all those little things that's why we want to see Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
That's not honestly I came to this movie expecting Jeff Goldblum and I got Jeff Goldblum, so
Yeah.
can't complain about that. The plot itself was fine. The reason it is a movie is
Because
that I mean that plot of what I just said
Yeah.
would have been 20 minutes max.
Yeah.
But what happens is basically he plots to kill his lass, and he decides last minute I'm not going to do it. So he decides not to do it. His wife then leaves him without him knowing, and no one else knows that she's left. Well, they find a note saying, "I'm leaving you," blah 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 blah, and it's assumed that he killed her, even though he was going to but didn't. He then gets what's the word?
Cold feet.
No. What the word I'm trying to look for is something like
Herpes.
no.
Yeah.
He gets convicted?
Yeah. Accused.
That's it. Accused of murdering his wife. So he's trying to clear his name, but there's all this evidence against him because they're finding all this stuff. Like he bought the gun, he had written the letters
Yeah.
saying that I'm
Practicing.
leaving you to practice. So they found all this stuff that he was going to do
Yeah.
but never did.
Yeah.
But it all just so happened to.
Bad timing, bad coincidence.
Exactly. And so he's just trying to clear his name. Nobody even thought to go, why don't we actually go try finding Elizabeth then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they didn't find a body, so
Yeah.
why they all automatically assume that she's dead.
Exactly. And that's why this movie was
One big pile of shit.
100. This 92 minutes.
92 minutes.
That's how this movie made it to 92 minutes. You know what I didn't get about this cover, right? Okay. I'm putting it up so you can see it.
Yeah.
So he's all like, I'm gonna kill my wife. And she's like, no, because I've got my finger in it. And he's like, well, I can still blow off your fucking finger, dickhead.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
I guess I should move my finger then.
Yeah.
Anyways.
It's
a gun, okay?
Don't put your finger in a gun.
Don't put your finger in a gun.
No, yeah, good.
So I think that's all.
It's a simple movie.
Yeah,
it's a very simple movie.
It's a simple movie.
Simple fun.
It was entertaining.
It was.
I did want to see it to the end.
I think that detective was a shithead, an idiot.
I sympathize with you, Mr. Pigeon.
The detective was a shithead and an idiot.
These freaking young guys going up and down the beach with their surfboards and flashing their fancy muscles and rippled stomachs around to other tourists. That's what we are competing with. Guys of our age.
Mooney.
He was basically, you know what? He was like what I imagine Mooney was like. We're talking about Officer Mooney from the Killer Clowns episode. Last week's episode.
Watch it.
I like to imagine he was Officer Mooney back when Officer Mooney cared about his job.
Yeah.
Like, he still was like, I'm going to catch him, but he was still like, I don't want to do the work.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, exactly.
like,
before he became an alcoholic and all that shit.
He was probably an alcoholic at the time.
Yeah.
But before he let it take over.
Yeah, alcoholics make the best detectives. Look at Batman.
Apparently, every detective is an alcoholic.
Yeah.
They all have rum in the drawer. Like, even in Stop or My Mum Will Shoot, Sylvester had the... Yeah.
I love no drum nuts.
What
a lot of driving nuts!
Always go back to that movie.
I still think of that. Like, whenever my girlfriend's like, I love you. What am I driving nuts?
Righto.
Fun times.
Imagine if Jeff Goldblum and Sylvester Stallone swapped roles and
like if he was in Stop or My Mum Will Shoot. It probably would have been tolerable.
Loves driving the nuts.
Well, no, there's driving me nuts.
Yeah. Sylvester in this movie.
I don't
when
even...
that crazy scene is happening when he's talking to himself. Like,
that was a really good scene.
Yeah, I want to act that out because that looks like fun.
There was this really good scene. I can't really play it because it's a bit too long.
Yeah.
But it's a scene where it's his big release. Yeah. He's plotted to kill his wife. He's waiting for her to get back to the hotel room so he can do it. She's late. So he's getting angry that she's late, and he starts getting angrier and angrier, going through all the crappy things that she does and says. And then...
He's kind of rehearsing and role-playing.
Yeah, and then he accidentally fires his gun, and then he realizes, I can't kill her. I don't want to kill her. Then he starts going, and then he gets like really flustered and sad, and he's just going through all these emotions like all at once, and it's really well acted for Jeff.
Yeah.
For Jeff.
For Jeff.
Good
old Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
And it was just really good. Really good. Like, I thought he's good at acting like Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah. Like... I don't know, like, I can picture him in every role in the entire planet.
Any role.
In some weird way.
Yeah.
I can see him acting in any role.
Yeah, he totally
But he'll always be Jeff Goldblum. It's just...
And it would always work.
Yeah.
Always work.
Yeah. Even if he was Batman, you know.
Even if he was the shark from Jaws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that... That's some stammering underwater. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Or in Jaws 4, didn't he roar? I think.
Dude, he roared in all of them, I'm pretty sure.
Except number 1.
Except number 1.
Because it wasn't retarded. Anyway.
Sharks can't roar. True fact.
You know what can roar? Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs?
The dinosaurs? In Dinosaur Park? Hello? Hello?
I don't know what else...
Jeff Goldblum. If you like Jeff Goldblum, watch the movie.
Yeah, if you like Jeff Goldblum, watch the movie. I like...
It's cheap. It's so fucking cheap.
I picked this DVD up.
25.
No, I said it. I said in the last episode. I picked it up at the markets for $2.
Yeah.
And
It's close.
dude, the disc, it looked like it'd never been played.
Who would not play this?
I know. It looked like they bought the DVD,
Yeah.
didn't even play it,
Yeah.
and then sold it at the markets for $2 to me. And I bought it and I watched it, and it was really good. I would have paid $30 for this. No, I wouldn't. I probably would have paid 10, honestly. I probably would have paid $10 for this.
Yeah.
If I was in the shop, I saw that, and it said $10, I'd be like, yeah, righto. Jeff Goldblum, Mimi Rogers, whom I don't know. Because sometimes
It's a nice looking case too.
it is.
Shiny.
Well, it's a DVD case. They're all shiny.
I like the color of the background. White.
Are we going to get into details on the graphic design of this? Because if we're getting into graphic design, not just the graphics, these pictures on the back,
It's not all about the graphics.
these pictures on the back were never in the movie. That one was. That one was. That one was. But these two were not. I never saw Jeff do that.
No. Unfortunately.
And she did not do that. She kind of crept out, but she didn't do that.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
She didn't go full Jesus.
That's one hot looking Jesus.
No, I've seen hotter Jesuses.
Jesus. Maybe Jesus in plural is Jesus.
Jesuses.
A flock of Jesus.
It's
It's like sheep.
Well, that was Ross Noble had a joke like that.
Oh, really?
You ever seen Ross Noble?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was talking about a herd of wild Jesuses. Oh, it's really good. Watch Ross Noble.
We are getting off track.
It's because there's not much to talk about.
Yeah.
If you like Jeff Goldblum, you'll like this movie. There's not much on this as far as special features. There's just play movie and chapters. I like special features on my discs. I don't know. I'm sorry. You know what would have been perfect for this? A Jeff Goldblum commentary. Can you imagine Jeff Goldblum doing commentary?
Take the whole movie to get one sentence out. Is the mic on? Is the mic hello? Hello?
Credits roll.
Director man, hello. We've started, Jeff. We've started. So, what did I think?
Yeah,
We ended. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Jeff.
I love commentaries. I'm a commentary man. Do you like commentaries?
No,
No?
I don't see a point. You're gonna watch the movie with someone talking? Imagine that. Hi, I'm the director. I'm the director, and
Can
I
you
made this
please
movie.
stop?
You know, I know you're trying to watch the movie.
Okay, I watch the movie and then I watch the commentary. You don't watch the movie.
What's the point of watching a 2-hour thing of someone just talking?
It's not. Okay, I want you to, when you have a spare couple of hours, like when you would normally
a
watch a
busy
movie,
man.
I want you to put on The Boat That Rocked and watch the commentary.
That's a good movie.
It is one of the funniest commentaries ever.
Nick Frost.
The commentary has pretty much most of the cast, and they're just a bunch of funny people just talking about like what it was like to film there and all the wacky things that happened.
Okay.
And that's what I like to hear. I like to hear like wacky stories from set, like on set,
I thought you were gonna say sex.
and like hearing their
Just move on.
hearing their reactions.
Yeah, right.
To like ad lib things and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Was really funny. Really funny any commentary with Jack Black in it as well is
Oh
very
my
funny.
god, that'd be nuts.
He's very good at commentaries. Like the Nacho Libre commentary is very funny. The Tenacious D movie.
Is it funnier than the
funny.
movie, or funnier than the movie? Not really.
Possibly. He's a very funny man. Like
The movie
just
wasn't
him
that
talking. He's good at words. Gooder than I am at words.
Yeah.
So anyways, this Jeff Goldblum needs to do a commentary or two.
Dude, yeah. Definitely.
Anyways, sorry, I'm getting
Even if it's a movie he wasn't in. Just... Titanic.
I like the scene. I'd be crap at commentaries. I just keep watching the movie.
Yeah.
Oh crap! Sorry.
Yeah.
I
It's just too into it.
Yeah.
I'll just be like, I have no memory of this at all.
Yeah.
Like, was that me? Is that me on the screen? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Do I look like that? Really?
Yeah.
Do I sound like?
I hate listening to myself. When I'm editing these, I'm like, oh, I hate
I love it. I can't get enough of myself.
I know. I've noticed that.
I can fall asleep to my own voice.
Well, why aren't you watching my episodes when I release them every single?
I watch your episodes. I haven't watched the latest one, but I watch your episodes.
You're supposed to watch them the day they're released so you can tell me when I've made mistakes.
You see, Brad, the thing is, I have data usage on my Wi-Fi. Australian Wi-Fi is crap as it is.
It's true.
Don't know why Optus is listening or Telstra, but the point is, I've got a limit.
Watch it in like 144p. You can still hear it. It's basically us just talking, so you can't see my throwing pictures up on the screen. You'll survive.
But that's your effort. I want to see your effort.
Oh, thank you, David.
No worries, Brad.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
What would? Oh wait, yeah, we gotta rate this thing.
Should we just do like a 5-star thing from now?
Why?
Like at the movies? With David and Margaret?
I don't like narrowing.
What do you think, Margaret?
Don't.
Okay, alright.
You know I go by Marge, okay?
Okay.
I don't like 5. 5's too small.
It's weird.
I like being really specific.
Freaking weird.
That's like saying, what would you give it out of 2?
Oh,
It's like, well, it's either got to be the best or it's got to be the worst.
Yeah, it's got to be a recurring number.
Exactly. You got to give yourself some space so you can get
10.
10. You give this a 10?
No, out of 10.
Oh, okay.
Let's do 10 stars.
Does that have to be stars?
10... Whatever appropriate to the movie.
10 bullet holes in Elizabeth.
Okay. 10 Lizzie bullets.
How many bullets would you give Elizabeth?
Out of 10.
You've got 10 bullets in your chamber.
6.
You'd shoot her 6 times?
Oh yeah. Maybe even more. Up to.
Don't encourage it.
Okay.
I would probably give this one. I'd probably give it a 6 as well. Actually, that's a good
We
number.
agree on something. That didn't hurt.
We're gonna get dual 6s on this one.
Dual 6s.
Dual 6s out of 10.
Making fun of my accent. Making fun of my homeland.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't.
Very proud of my homeland.
I know you are.
Oh, yeah. Do I make fun of your homeland?
Probably. I don't know.
do.
I wasn't making fun of it. I was just acknowledging it. There's a difference.
Okay. Alright.
So, I reckon you should watch Shooting Elizabeth. If you haven't already, you were supposed to. Before this episode even started, you were supposed to watch Shooting Elizabeth so you could watch along with us and let us know in the comments if you liked it and why.
We're not angry at you.
I'm sorry. I didn't want that to come across as though I'm angry at you. I just wanted to let you know you should have watched it before. But if you didn't watch it, you'll be pleasantly surprised by the amount of Goldblum in this movie.
Yeah, we're being robbed. He's a burglar.
Howard?
Yeah.
There's a minimum.
I know that, sweet. He's a
12:15 in the
burglar
morning,
and he's
there's a
robbing
man
us.
in my
He's
room.
because he's a burglar and he's robbing us.
Okay,
If you
look,
listen to
keep
me,
it
you
down,
never listen to me,
keep
for
it down.
Christ's sake.
So
Watch
yeah,
it.
6 out of 10. You
6 out of 10.
Watch it if you like. Jeff Goldblum. Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
And Remy Modges.
Yeah.
I recommend it. It's pretty good. It was pretty good. It's definitely worth a watch. So next week we're watching a movie, Shaquille O'Neal. That's who it is, right?
Yeah.
I'm not getting my names
Big
mixed up.
Black basketball.
Yeah. The Shaq in Kazam.
I mean, his color has nothing to do with it.
Oh, it's not. Well, he plays a genie. I haven't. A lot of people are probably like, that's not obscure. Everyone's seen Kazam, but we haven't.
Is it Shazam or Kazam?
Kazam.
Okay.
Or is it?
Kazam.
Starring Shaquille O'Neal.
I was wrong.
You
I was
piece
wrong.
of-
Yeah. Shit.
I
one big pile
probably
of shit.
shouldn't look at the ratings.
I can't wait to watch it then. I'm sure I'll enjoy it, Brad.
I'm not gonna tell you what Rotten Tomatoes gave it because it's so high.
Good.
No spoilers. We're watching Kazam next week. A lot of people have seen this. A lot of people said it's good. I'm not even joking. Like, a lot of people will say it's entertaining. So that's why I wanted to. That's the reason why I got myself a copy, because there's so many people online, like people would bring it up in conversation, saying, "Oh, Kazam, that's what you kill it now." So
Can't wait.
we're watching Kazam. If you've already seen it, let us wait and let us know what you think next week, because I don't want spoilers. But this week in the comments, it's Kazam,
All
it's
right.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Not Game of
So
Thrones.
let us know what.
It's not Game of Thrones.
You're not Game of
I
Thrones.
know.
Good. So in the comments, let us know if you've seen Shooting Elizabeth and whether you liked it, whether you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Fan of Jeff Goldblum? Let us know of other Jeff Goldblum movies we should see.
Yeah,
Because-
because we are fans. We want to check them all out.
I want to see every Jeff Goldblum movie, but by the time I die,
We need to have a Goldblum marathon.
a Goldblum marathon.
I think by the end of it, we'll just be so sick of Goldblum, though.
Is that possible?
In theory. Fuck, that was too British.
Yeah, you were close, but
Yeah.
just a little bit off.
I'm
So
too scared to do an American accent. Okay, keep going.
why are you scared to do an American accent? What's so scary about it?
I don't know, because I suck. I'm afraid of sucking.
Could never suck.
Thanks, man.
Welcome, dude. So join us next week for Kazam. So let us know in the comments if you saw Shooting Elizabeth, as I said earlier.
What?
I'm trying to speed it up.
Okay, good.
So if you click on my face, it'll subscribe you to my channel, so you'll be able to see
Click.
when the next episode comes out and all that jazz, all that fun stuff. Click on his face, it'll take you to his channel where he talks about things. He reviews video games, and he also does a lot of other fun
Sometimes I
stuff.
run around in a dress.
He
Sometimes.
I already linked to that video in the last episode. Now I'm going to link to it again if you want to see him running around in a dress.
I want to see it again.
We'll just click on this link. Boop. Wow, that was really funny, David. You're really funny. So if you want to see that full video, click on that thing that I just clicked on then.
Okay.
We're waiting.
No, go. Yeah, do it.
No, don't. We're not. But seriously, click on these three things. One of them will be his face. One will be my face. Not his face, not Jeff Goldblum's face. But you can click on his face.
It'll do nothing.
If you click on his face,
It'll
it'll
pause the
take
video.
you to. You know what? That'll be a secret. I'll leave that for editor Brad to figure out.
Can I have some sort of suggestion?
Tell me
Behind the scenes.
Yeah, let's not spoil it. So thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. All that fun stuff.
Share it.
Share it. Sharing is caring.
I'm sure there are other Jeff Goldblum fans out there.
Yeah.
Sure.
I believe in love after love. Okay?
If I could turn back time,
If I could find a way, okay?
it's tell by the way he kisses. Tell.
I don't know any more Cher songs.
No, there is this one that goes, you can tell by the way she... I keep going to fucking stay alive. You can...
You can tell by the way I use my walk, I'm a woman's man.
No! Kiss. The way she kiss. No, that's not the way.
Is that the Shania Twain song? Yes, do you know where you are?
Is it the way he is? No, it's not. You can... Oh, fuck's sake. Still my head in.
Just share.
Next week, I'll have the song.
It's true, he will. Next week. So tune in next week, because I know that's what you're dying to see. So tune in next week where we talk about Kazam with Shaquille O'Neal. Thank you for watching.
Thanks, guys.
I hope you had a lot of fun. We did. We had a lot of fun watching this movie.
Yeah.
Watch it with your friends.
If you don't have friends, just hand on the cock.
And let Jeffy do the work.
That's my life, really.
Yeah. We're wrapping up. You don't have to go okay?
All right.
Alright. Bye-bye.
See ya.
See ya.